So here we are, another review on Yes, and this one's of course a prog rock giant, a creative powerhouse and visionary to their field, a band with no original members, and one many would describe as a legacy act. Damn it, this is going to be a bad review, isn't it? Or is there perhaps a shimmer to this record? Let's check it out. Hi people and hello my Chili Con Carnage crew, it's Chili here for a 5-minute review on the Yes album, Mirror to the Sky. Now, Steve Howe is the longest serving band member in a band that's been around since about 1968, and after the passing of drummer Alan White last year, this record is dedicated to him. The band have enlisted the help of longtime artwork designer Roger Dean again to commission one of his signature artworks to grace their covers. So it looks like a Yes album, but does it sound like a Yes album, especially when there are no originals left? Before I did this review, I actually checked out JC Rock and Metal on his review on this, and I do recommend to go check out his channel. He did a very good and in-depth analysis on the album, and it really made me want to go back and re-listen to it, because upon my initial reaction, it was not positive. I was thinking, yeah, this sounds okay, but I'm not exactly thrilled about this record. One of the first things JC pointed out was Mirror to the Sky, and I had to go back and re-listen to this 13-minute long title track. In fact, it's a very good song, I absolutely love it, and I gotta say, I can't believe I missed it the first time when I was playing it through. This song really does harken back to those Yes days, and it kinda got me thinking about the rest of the album. Cut from the Stars was the first song that was released from this album, and it has a very symphonic element to it, especially in the very intro piece. It's the first track also from the record, so it kinda sets the mood for what will be becoming on this. The single is a decent effort by the band. I'm not overly impressed, and I still am thinking, yeah, it's an okay song, but it's just nothing I've really grown fond of over these listens. The next track, however, All Connected, is a song that I really did enjoy. It's a 9-minute long song, so of course any prog rock fan should enjoy it by default, correct? But no, seriously, it has this great sweeping melody throughout, until it of course transpires to Steve Howe's tremendous guitar work towards the end there, and it really loses itself towards the end. It's really cool, I like it a lot actually. Now those who have noticed the record, it has been split into 2 discs for reasons unknown. I mean, it's only a 63-minute album, I think, so it still would technically fit onto one record. So I don't know the reasoning behind this, but it seems to follow the same steps from their previous record. The second half of the record, I gotta say, from Unknown Place, it just feels a bit dull. It kind of drags its feet. And correct me if I'm wrong here, but I believe Steve Howe is doing a duet alongside John Davison on that track, Unknown Place, and it feels so drastically different. Their voices are just completely different realms. It's a bit off-putting, to be honest. Now I'm going to break a cardinal rule here, and that is to compare this album to some of their previous records. For one, I was trying to place the sound of it overall. You know, where did it sit along the records? I know it's a new record. What I mean by that is, like, it kind of sounded at parts like their 80s elements, but then a bit to their 70s, and a bit more recent times in their noughties. So it's all over the place as far as sound goes. But then I thought, you know what? It really did remind me a lot of the record that Anderson, Bruford, Wakeman and Howe made. So I was a bit surprised, I guess, by drawing the comparison. Of course, Steve Howe is the common member between the 2 bands for that. And I remember someone just saying, you know, Anderson, Bruford, Wakeman and Howe, that's the most Yes has sound in the last 10 years. And it's a fantastic record. If you haven't heard it, make sure you do. The other one I was also thinking about was their last record, which was The Quest. And that is a record that a lot of people just didn't really enjoy, and I'm one of them. It's not a particularly good record. Ever since Chris Squire, the last original member for Yes, passed away back in 2015, I think it was, it's a different sound that we're hearing from the band, for better or for worse, and a lot of arguments have been made saying, should we still be referring to this band as Yes? I mean, Steve Howe is one of the longest serving members, but he hasn't been a continuous member for, forever, I should say. And now with longtime drummer Alan White's passing, it just does seem like a band full of members who, while very talented, it's not exactly the Yes band, is it? Steve Howe is the only original member. But back to The Quest here, and it got me thinking about it, because, again, it's not a record I fondly remember from them. But when this record, this new one, came out, I found myself remembering the first 2 tracks, which were extremely memorable. I loved The Ice Bridge and Dare to Know off that record. It's still stuck in my head, and it kind of thought to me, like, this is a record that took some time to, I guess, listen to and acknowledge and fully understand and enjoy. And maybe Mirror to the Sky is in the same boat, because I still am up in arms going, I don't exactly know where it sits. I'm sure that this is a record that I'm going to go back to time and time again over the next couple of months, listen to it again, and find myself probably enjoying a lot more than what I'm going to review it as now. So I just wanted to stress that part and why I delayed this episode. So, time for my score. Overall, I'm going to give this record a score on the spicy scale of 6 million chilies, with my favourite tracks being All Connected, Luminosity, and Mirror to the Sky. This record is a better return to form than their previous efforts with The Quest. I'm not sure what they were trying to do in regards to that record, but Mirror to the Skies is definitely a better sounding record by the band. I like it more overall, but The Quest I felt had a better resounding effort with some of their tracks that left a better imprint in my mind. Maybe it's yet to be seen. Maybe Mirror to the Sky is going to be standing the test of time. That's unsure, but that's how I feel right now as of recording this episode. Thank you for checking out this episode of Live Listen Erased. Make sure to do the socials, leave a like if you can, subscribe, and as always, you have a great day and stay spicy. Thank you for tuning in to this episode of Live Listen Erased. And if you have enjoyed this episode, make sure you share it with all your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to our Chili Con Carnage crew so you can get notified for all the future videos that we put out, as we put out videos every Friday. Also, we are on Discord, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter over at Live Listen Erased, so make sure to tune in over there. And don't forget to like this video so that our manager can stay very happy.